Collins and Mimi started a relationship from school. Along the line, Mimi got pregnant for Collins. Collins convinced her to abort the pregnancy so it wouldn't affect their studies. Mimi, who had no choice, agreed and she removed the unborn baby. After school, both Collins and Mimi got married. They were head over heels for each other. Unfortunately, Mimi was unable to get pregnant again. This was because became a concern for Collins. They had been married for 5 years, no children. They went to different hospitals and ran lots of tests, but they were medically fit to have children. Yet children were not forthcoming. Mimi always cried herself every day. She felt was dealing with her for terminating her pregnancy back in school. Collins made her understand that they are still young and certainly they will have children. Collins' parents continued to pressure Collins to take another wife. They want grandchildren. But Collins made them understand at the appointed time Mimi would surely be pregnant. One fateful night, Mimi and Collins were making love. They heard a very loud knock on the door. They ignored and continued having a nice time with themselves. The knock continued. Collins stopped halfway and wore his shirt to check the door. Meanwhile, Mimi is still naked on the bed. At the door, Collins, who is there? Gateman, sir, it's me, your gateman. Collins, what do you want? Gateman, sir, someone dropped an important letter and it's urgent. Collins, go to your duty post. I'll take the letter tomorrow. Gateman, sir, it's a matter of death and life. Please open the door. Immediately, Collins opened the door. Armed robbers pushed the gateman inside the house. Robbers, where is the money? Collins, there is no money in this house. Robbers, if you don't speak, we will kill you. Collins, it's upstairs in my room. The robbers took Collins to the room. Mimi, unaware of what is happening downstairs, is still naked on the bed. Collins and four robbers entered his room. The robbers saw Mimi naked on the bed. We have hit a jackpot tonight, the first robber said. The second robber commanded, Hey, mister, bring the money now. Collins opened the door of his wardrobe and brought out a briefcase containing money. The robbers asked him to open the briefcase. He did, and they saw the money inside. They all laughed amongst themselves. Now we have the money. Let's enjoy ourselves with this beautiful damsel here, said the first robber. The fourth robber blurted in saying, That's a good idea. Who will start first? I will, said the third robber. Collins began pleading, Please don't touch my wife. You have the money, please. You all can leave. Keep quiet before I blow your brains out, the second robber shouted. Sit down there and watch us enjoy ourselves. Please don't, please, Collins begged again. If you say anything again, I will kill you, the first robber responded with a serious face. The third robber went inside the bed to meet Mimi, who was naked. He pulled his trousers down. Sir, please, don't do this to me, Mimi cried. I'm a married woman. The third robber, if you say another word, we'll kill your husband in front of you. Mimi became mute. They had sex with Mimi. All four of them took turns on Mimi in front of her husband. Collins kept begging them, but they refused. They all slept with Mimi until she fainted. When they realized she wasn't responding, they ran from the house with the briefcase. Meanwhile, Collins rushed Mimi to the hospital. Mimi regained consciousness with the help of oxygen. Collins told the doctors everything that happened, and the doctor asked him to lodge a police complaint. However, he refused because he didn't want people to know what had happened in his house, so it wouldn't be used against him in the future. The doctors ran some tests on Mimi to check if she has contracted STDs from the rape. Luckily for her, she was saved. Mimi stayed in the hospital for 1 week before Collins took her back home. The trauma of what happened to Mimi continued to haunt both Mimi and Collins. Collins stopped sleeping in their room because it reminded him of that unfortunate night. Mimi does not look normal like before. She just sits down and looks at the mirror, feeling disgusted with herself. She has tried committing suicide so many times, but Collins stopped her. He made her understand that there are so many things to live for. He loves her regardless of the incident, so she needs to get a grip on herself. It's been a month since the unfortunate incident. Mimi became very sick. She was always vomiting and tired. Collins took her to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor confirmed to Collins that they were expecting a child. This news made Collins so angry. They didn't just rape my wife, but they got her pregnant. He angrily left Mimi in the hospital to find her way back home herself. Mimi left the doctor's office looking dejected. She left the hospital premises. She didn't even check the road before crossing. A car almost hit her. She wasn't even aware. The owner of the car came out and asked if everything was okay. Mimi didn't reply. The man stopped other vehicles so no one can hit her with their car. The man entered his car after Mimi crossed the road. She got home. She went straight to the room she was staying since the unfortunate incident happened. She just laid on the bed thinking, should I be happy with this news or sad? I have been looking for a child for more than 5 years. Now that I'm pregnant, I don't even know who I'm pregnant for. She held her pillow and said, crying all over again. Collins came to the room to meet her. Collins, Mimi, you have to stop crying. This is no time to cry, but to make the right decision. Mimi, what decision? Collins, have been trying to get over the incidents of that night. Now, with this new development, it has brought back the old wound. Mimi said, crying again, still holding her pillow close to herself. Colin said, stop crying, I love you, that's what matters. But you have to get an abortion so things can go normal again. Mimi, oh, not again. I can't abort my child for the second time. Collins, we have no choice. You can't have the baby in this house. Mimi, I can't kill my child for the second time. Please, understand, dear. Who knows? The baby might be your child. Collins, that child is not my child, but a child of four criminals. Get ready tomorrow morning. We are going to the hospital for an abortion. Mimi, please don't do this. Please don't kill my child. The next day, Collins forces Mimi inside the car to the hospital. Collins asks the doctor to remove the child, but Mimi knelt down to beg the doctor not to. Seeing the way Mimi was crying, the doctor asked them to go home. When they both agreed they should come back, Collins angrily took Mimi home. Collins, I thought we had agreed on the abortion. Why did you make a fool of me in the presence of the doctor? Mimi, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I can't go through with an abortion for the second time. Collins, then choose between me and the bastard you are carrying. Mimi, please, I can't choose. Please, let me have this baby. Collins, if you want to still keep this relationship, if you still want my love, then do what I say. Mimi, please don't treat me like this. I have gone through a lot already. Collins, if you fail to choose, then it means you want my hatred, not my love. If you decide to keep this pregnancy, I am going to be your worst nightmare. I will so frustrate you that you would wish you were never born. Okay. Hello, family. I hope you are enjoying the story. This is the first part of the story. Please, if you're so interested in this story, please don't forget to turn on your notification bell to get the part two of this story. If this is your first time of stumbling into my